We are good to go. What is going on, y'all?
Oh,
But are we live though?
Nah, we live.
We live, baby. Boo, boo, boo.
Hey, you lowered your camera a little bit, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the top of your muffin's a little off. That's all. I was asking if it's tilted. Oh, okay.
Me?
Yeah. No, you good.
What are you?
No, the top of your head was cut off, and
Okay,
now it's not.
Can I tell you something really quick?
You.
There's literally two of us
Okay,
there.
I
We
said
didn't know
B.
who you meant. We didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Nobody heard
We
you
didn't
say
hear
that.
We both
If
didn't
I
hear
didn't
you.
hear you
It's
and
too
B didn't
early.
hear you, that means you didn't say it.
I
It's
didn't hear it.
too early for this.
Canonically, you did not say it.
All right.
It's
That's crazy. That's crazy.
all right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear
So if a tree falls in the forest,
If neither one of us heard you say it, it means you never said it.
but if
Are we doing what's his name's cat right
we're
now?
doing Schrodinger's cat,
Oh, we're doing
Who?
this again.
the cat which was and wasn't at the same time,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that
Meaning,
that whole philosophy.
he was about to say,
Excuse me?
if a tree falls in the forest, right? But you
Yeah.
don't hear it, did
Does
it
it
ever
make a
fall?
sound?
Nah, it don't fall. It never fell.
Here we go.
It
So
didn't fall.
So it's the same
But
thing
then
as like,
you go to the forest and it's on the ground. It fell.
Right.
It clearly fell.
Why would I go to the forest though?
right. It's this. So it's basically like if you put rat poison in a cage with a rat and you covered it up with a box, the rat is always alive until you check.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
But once you check,
But once you
they-
check,
like,
it's dead. Like
according
that's
to
it.
that law, you killed it because you looked.
If somebody comes in, it's like, "Yo, is the rat dead?" What are you gonna say? I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
as
That's a
far as I
valid
know, he's
question.
alive. Like, yeah, I don't know.
So as long as you keep it covered, cool.
It's
Don't
alive.
know.
Let's let it go. Do its thing. It's in there
But like,
doing whatever mice do in closed spaces. You know.
bro, if I was to ask you right now, yo, Reese,
Yes.
did the tree fall just now? What are you gonna say to me?
I'm gonna hope that that tree that I'm pointing at right now did not fall because that's
Okay,
I'm lateral to it and it's
A
But
tree
it didn't fall. That's
It
not
did
the
not
question.
fall though. Did it fall?
nah.
Exactly. So if nobody heard it, if nobody knows about it, can't nobody say, "Oh yeah, a tree fell"?
There's still the possibility that it was said though.
There's still a possibility that it fell. You mean?
That I said what y'all did not hear.
Right. There's a possibility,
Possibility lies out there. Yes.
but nobody heard it, so you didn't.
Not
It's
canon.
so-
Is this how
it's
y'all?
crazy.
Is this how y'all day went? That y'all
No,
had all
no.
this like?
I'm just saying. Oh, here we go. James Lee says, "Don't worry, guys. Jason is back."
What's going on, y'all?
You
Yo,
call
what's going on,
somebody
Jason?
one time and you don't get to live it down.
It's nuts.
That's good that you have such faithful reminder people that will actually remind you of your mistakes and make sure that you don't repeat them. Yeah, no, maybe.
Nah.
My man's had to think about it for a minute.
You sweep it on the rug. It never happened.
Hey, James
You
says, so now you finally admit it.
And we have an admission. I can't help you in that department.
Oh man. Yeah, but
Oh,
James, did the tree
gosh.
fall though? That's the real question.
If a tree fell. What's
Yo, it's crazy, that logic. It's nuts.
what did y'all
What?
do today? How was the laborious day?
Monday's me and Ari day, so I'm with the baby like all day from sun up till sundown. Like I am officially now not with the baby. Like now,
100% girl dad.
now years old until I'm free. Yeah, so I did that all day while trying to get a bunch of interviews and things done with clients, with potential clients. I got some pretty good business lined up, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked.
Oh yeah, it's winter time. You know, hibernation's
Winter?
about to set in.
How we get to winter?
Yeah, that's
Summer ain't
usually
even done yet.
We ain't even hit
we're on the
fall, man.
we're on the tail end.
We
True.
ain't even hit fall yet, brother man. Brother man.
Yo,
Brother
Because
man.
fall, like
yo, what
Can we
time
get
you
like
mentioned
autumn?
when-
and spring, they're not real
Yeah.
seasons because they're the same thing.
I just had my
Nah.
They're
birthday.
that mid. They're the mid Like, it's
Can
cool.
we not do this? You aging me a lot more faster than I need to be right now, brother man. We can't even get to autumn. I'm trying to see the leaves turn colors and fall to the floor before we talking about
I'm already seeing
Santa
that right
Claus,
now.
bro.
Like, the weather is so
Come on,
messed
brother
up
man.
that foliage is already forming. So I'm
Brother
ready to
man.
skip ahead of that.
Symbiosis says the hard,
The hard segue.
The hard
Oh,
segue.
I'm segue master over here. But no, the winter, like,
Nah, bro. December
No.
20th is the first day of winter. So, but like
Fall.
in the Northeast,
mhm.
fine. I'll give you like December 10th, December
Oh,
3rd.
I'll give you early November. Like, you don't
But-
know what'll
man,
happen up here.
but- True, but also there's like those random hot days. It's still fall. Like it's the leaves are still changing color. They're still falling. Like, don't treat my favorite season like it don't matter, bro. Like fall matters.
Yeah,
Listen,
that
I was
autumn don't
born-
really exist.
I was born in
Yeah.
autumn. So listen,
Right.
I'm a product of the season. But I'm just gonna I'm speaking,
Yeah.
say it how it is. Winter's where it's at.
Oh, you like winter?
I love winter.
I like winter.
And winter's it's mid. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done
Winter's
with
It's
No.
mid.
winter's
No.
mid, bro. Like
Yeah. Like I like the cold weather. I'm just done with the snow. I'm done.
that's
done.
where I'm at. Like I don't mind cold, like fine, but like if you're gonna start snowing, if you're gonna start giving me the torrential snows, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's a hard pass for me.
According to Symbiosis, autumn is king. Just hot enough, just cool enough, especially
what
in
I'm
the
talking
evening.
about.
Exactly.
Like you can pop on a hoodie and be good. Like you can wear that hoodie.
Miss
Pretty
me
much
with
most
that
of the day.
icy
The
nonsense.
light jacket weather. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? The light
Perfect.
jacket
Well,
weather.
yeah, B's wearing one right now.
Alright.
It's you can up here in the Northeast. What we're currently, all three of us is currently wearing, is perfect clothing for the autumn. Actually, now that I think about
You
it,
said all three of us.
the light
Nah,
jacket,
I got
the short sleeve shirt. I got shorts on. You probably have
shorts on. Yeah. I was
Oh,
about to
there we
say.
go.
Nah, I got shorts and a t-shirt on. I'm gonna go outside and die in the autumn.
I
can't
got on some
survive.
joggers. I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know.
Like this is pretty much just what I wear to work. Like this is what I work in. This is it all the time. I'm in gym clothes
Same.
all of the time.
I just listen. being
I'm
at
in
home
pajamas.
with everything that's happened recently, like it's really messed up my like clothing habits. Like if it's not
Yeah.
sweats or like pajamas, like just a t-shirt or
bro.
something like that.
I got out of I got out of that. Like anytime like I'm going out with the family, whatever, I like get
Oh, yeah,
dressed.
that makes sense.
I
You actually still have to go
proper,
about.
like jeans, like I get full, and the whole time I'm outside, I'm like, we outside
Hey.
the whole time.
I just work right here. I work here for
Yeah.
this. I work here for work, so I don't have to do anything. So it's stuck.
Me too. I just be in pajamas.
We out here. We out here.
Exactly, Symbiosis. We
No,
outside,
but
baby.
when we do go outside, it is a rather refreshing feeling of not having to inhale the same oxygen you've recycled for the previous week while working in the same space.
Yeah.
The blinding screens upon that's exactly why I'm wearing these right now, because blinding screen, all that other stuff. It is good to get outside every now and then.
Bro, I've been
That should be
turning
on
this
your
stuff
daily
off
list, actually. Drink your
and going
water,
outside.
go outside. The
Do your dailies.
the daily list is constantly growing, and I forgot how many items we have on it currently.
You need your EXP, so you gotta do your dailies.
Got to do the dailies. Dailies are one of the most important things outside.
Which
Outside of what?
what?
I don't know why I said outside.
You know what? Because we outside, baby.
We outside, baby. We outside.
What you do today, Key? I didn't get to.
Let me tell you.
I didn't get to turn into your Earthbound episode this morning.
I didn't. Yo, Earthbound. So yeah, no, I didn't do nothing. I just worked. No, I didn't do nothing crazy. But two things, kind of three things I want to say actually.
Three?
Three of them on. I got off the top of my head. Yes,
All right.
one.
Go ahead.
I want to give a real special shout out to KJ because KJ put together one of the best things ever. My birthday was on Friday, and
Happy
oh
birthday.
my goodness, huh?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Appreciate
20 for the 10th?
25th for the seventh time.
25 for the 7th time. Got you.
for the seventh time. Right.
Respect.
So he just put together a dope bro. You guys know the Kudos board? I think it's called Kudos.
I saw it. I was a part of the whole
Where-
thing.
Everybody, He told me that. I popped into the Discord and y'all was like,
Yeah, we had to hush real quick.
It was awesome. It was dope. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to KJ for that. He put together an amazing birthday. And then the second thing was that I was playing Earthbound today. Like I started playing Earthbound for like an hour on Friday. And I hated my life. Symbiosis Games, thank you for the happy birthday. I hated my life for that hour. Couldn't wait to get out of there. And then today I played for like the full day, like my full stream. And I hated the fact that I did not hate playing the game. Like it really
I knew it.
It pissed me off.
We're 2 for 2 right now.
That I did it. I didn't say I loved it. Okay. I didn't say I like it.
But you don't hate it as much now that you've actually put time into it.
Yeah, no,
We're
I didn't
2 for
hate
2
it.
right now.
It's an adorable game. The game is freaking adorable.
Now you get why I like it so much.
Music. I can understand why people love it. I can see why. That battle system, though, it's basically a text-based battle system. Like it's so frustrating. You have to literally, there's no damage numbers, there's no nothing. You have to literally read how much damage you do and how much damage is dealt to you. It's so annoying. I hate it. And through all of that, I don't even get to see my characters move. Like it's just
you do that on the overworld.
It's just a box that says attack, psi, an item or something like that, and then the enemy. Like that's it.
Yo, Squid Killer reading in an RPG?
What? Like we haven't been doing that since Final Fantasy Mystic Quest? Like let's not act brand new here.
Quest, though, see, I champion Mystic Quest because I can see my character. I see my little sprite one up and pa. You know what I'm saying? He does his little sword swipe, the little. You know what I mean? That's important.
Oh,
are we really nitpicking right now?
Yes, because that is important. But you were sliding all the Q. Oh, yes. That game has, we call them QDCs. Questionable. QDCs? I think it's QCDs. It was QCDs.
Games. You hate novels.
You hate novels too, huh?
I don't hate well, Xenogears Disc 2. You know what? Never mind.
Ooh, that's a novel.
Yeah, that's a novel. That's a novel. But question, the characters in that game we call them QCD. Oh, questionably designed characters. You're right.
Questionably designed
characters. Yeah, there was some questionably designed characters in that game that they had to redo for legal reasons, I'm sure. There was characters that were questionably designed. Right?
You can't use
that
word.
Okay.
They were entirely black characters with just red lips, with giant red lips. Like
questionably designed
characters. Yeah. And when they released the game, they're yellow with purple lips now. Like because
respect.
They were questionably designed. I was like,
oh my goodness.
I'm just it's cool, whatever. But that's 2.
Okay, what's the third thing?
And I saw this a couple of hours ago, and I thought this was the coolest thing ever. You know how we talk a lot about like RPG Maker and stuff like that, and I champion RPG Maker if somebody wants to make a game. Somebody remade Legend of Dragoon in RPG Maker, and it is so good.
You can't say that. The only reason why I didn't burst in flames in my chair right now is because you preface that sentence with RPG Maker. I'm like, a Legend of Dragoon remake. Why am I not playing this right now?
That's why I prefaced it. That's why I said somebody remade it in RPG Maker. But I mean, it's adorably not as just as good. But they made like a really good one-to-one version of it. They changed like some stuff just because of how Legend Dragoon works. So for some, I guess how RPG Maker works, I should say. When you want to attack, you just regularly attack. I actually shared the link in the Discord, or I'm sorry, in the chat. If anybody wants to see it, I can share it in the Discord as well. But when you want to attack, you do a regular. You just hit attack and you attack the enemy. Boom. But if you want to use a skill, like double attack or double slash, I'm sorry, that's your first thing. It's in this. Yeah, it's in the skill section. And
Okay.
yeah, it's in the skill
Okay.
section. You can just do a
Because
regular
you
attack,
do the
or you
rhythm
can
thing.
use,
Right.
yeah, you can use a skill. And they actually he has all the sound effects, the music, everything from the OG game, even to doing the attack. He says double slash when you
Oh, that's so slick.
What?
And-
He's using assets?
and the sound assets, yeah. And because it's made an RPG. Oh, but it looks good. Like it looks cool. It's like it's sprites. There's sprites.
Mhm.
Right.
And then in the battles, they're like in the overworld, they're like small, like kind of chibi sprites. But in
Yeah.
the battle, they're like full character sprites, but it's still
Yeah.
like fun poppy colored graphics.
Right.
Mhm.
But when you use an ability, it's timed. A little circle gets smaller and you have to time it. I don't know exactly because it was a video, so I don't know when you're supposed to press it. But like it starts off as a large circle and it gets smaller and you have to hit it for a hit, and then he goes double slash if you time them both correctly. It's almost dope. And it's an RPG Maker. It was done in RPG Maker. It's so cool.
You know when you said that the circle that's closing in, the
That
game.
reminded me of that game, the other game
Lost
that
Odyssey?
we're playing on thing right now, that we're playing on Discord together with Gamerbot. What is it? Well, Y2K.
Oh my god, that game is
Like,
so
because he mentioned
weird.
Earthbound, and he mentioned that game. It took me to that weird indie RPG that we're messing with right now.
No, I was gonna say when Key said the circle and it closes in, you have to time it to do the skill move. That reminded me of Eichenfell and the different types of timings that I had to do. And I think that game was made in RPG Maker too. Like there was one where you had to press it when the circle overlapped the circle. I think so. It's a really simple, like humble bundle game. I had
Could
to
be
look it up though.
RPG. Could be Game Maker. Game Maker does a lot as well.
One of those. But yeah, it had timing systems like that in the game. But there were several of them. There was the circle. There was like lines, thunderbolts. It was all kinds of crazy stuff.
Dude, honestly, you give me combos. I'm a happy individual.
Eichenfell was built using a custom engine written on top of SDL2 and Open GL. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
they
they
had a
use their own
personalized engine. Yeah.
Yeah. They slammed some stuff together.
I assume so because it's a very unique battle system, as you saw. So
I've never seen. Wait, have I seen Eichenfell?
yeah, I was on that 3x10 grid. I had my little 3 characters.
Oh, yeah.
And then the monsters. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, you probably seen me like once or twice.
I've seen it.
I still got to beat the game because I lost my data. I'm like halfway through it now. I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Wait, Wii Fit and Smash? Wii Fit and Smash?
Wii Fit.
The Wii Fit character is in Smash, right?
Yeah, the Wii Fit trainer.
The Wii Fit trainer.
They can be busted. Last I remember Key getting worked by his brother when the game first came out.
Oh,
wow, we bringing the old stuff.
Yeah. First of all, he ain't beat me, okay? Did he beat? No.
I never said he beat you. I just said you were getting worked.
That's the same thing.
She has a move where there's a circle that shrinks the same way. Yes, I think her heel. I want to say it is.
It is the heel. It is the heel.
So I'm not good with Wii Fit trainer, so that's beyond me. But I do remember that. Yeah,
that's his character.
I plays the young Link.
However, if anyone is throwing out challenges for, oh no, listen.
Symbiosis. If you're trying to throw down,
we've done this a couple of times already, and we will gladly.
I'm handing L's in bulk. Wholesale prices.
Symbiosis talking big tonight. Wholesale.
Okay. All right.
Wholesale energy.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Edge guarding game must be on point.
Listen.
What you talking, boy?
Wait. I need y'all to stop real quick. I'm opening up sticky notes on my PC right now. Give me a second, because I gotta write down. What's being said. Yeah, this is crazy.
Challenges real quick. Challenge.
Because if Symbiosis is trying to come through,
we'll swap switch codes after the stream. Say less.
I'd love to hear it.
Say less.
One of y'all mentioned, I'm adding right now so I remember that, because I don't let challenges down like that. I call bluffs, all that other stuff. So
mandatory.
I hit the lab though. I ain't gonna hold you. Last time somebody called me out, I got swerved.
It has been. It's been a little bit since I played. I won't hold you. I won't hold you.
But I ain't walking down for no challenge. But I just need.
We gotta run it. You gotta run it.
All right. A follow has just come your way from myself. Thank you for issuing that challenge because I've been looking for a reason to pull up Smash again. We all mentioned what game were we just talking about when we was talking about assets? The Legend of Dragoon.
Yes.
The Legend of Dragoon game you was talking about.
Yep, I know where we're going.
You know where we're going. It was mentioned earlier. I'm the Segway master, and this is what I do.
Talk to me.
There's a group of developers, 14 of them.
Oh.
In the spring of 2018, they wanted to do some reverse engineering testing against one of their favorite games, Grand Theft Auto 3.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to test reverse collision and physics code inside the game. I'm guessing they were thinking about doing something on their own, and this is a relatively easy game to do it against. And then this project exploded, the RE3 project. It went from a simple test of like reverse collisions and stuff, like I said, to porting some of the older Grand Theft Auto titles for systems that they were not originally intended.
Yeah.
As we know, we're all in the middle of this. All these companies want to rehash their old IPs and things like that. So I actually kind of think that that's why they're coming at them, if I'm being honest with you. Because like I said, the spring of 2018, it's been 3.5 years now. And right before this, we were hearing rumors that Rockstar was thinking about remastering them themselves.
Yeah.
So for someone to be in the way of doing that, I guess it quote makes sense that this finally came about.
It makes sense that they're trying to come at them. If they're trying to release their version that they can make money off of on the Switch and all these other consoles, then it makes sense that they're trying to come at them like, all right, yo, we trying to do that. You can't be up on that.
Right. What's wild to me is in the little logistics of it all. The devil's in the details is that they're not using any of their source code. They found a way to recreate the code using other more modernized coding languages. And what is a note in the litigation from Take-Two suing them is that it says they're using their source code, but they're not. That's very, very, very interesting.
Technically speaking, they are and they are not. Yes. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, they reverse engineered it. So if you go on to their GitHub project right now, it has a breakdown of the coding languages they use. I think the primary one being C++. Not that we know what coding language Rockstar to whoever generated the game use, but it's clear that this is their code. Yes. Where Rockstar can come in and say, yes, you're using our code is because one of the instructions instruct the user to come up with their own copy of GTA 3 or whatever game they want to use this project with. And now they can claim that their code is in use from that point on. Despite them not being the original distributors of the code. It's kind of how these emulator websites kind of get away with it. They'll provide you the emulators, whatever, but we're not giving you the games. Like, so you can't really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like analog. You know, analog's always the first.
Analog, they're using their own. They can't really become at all because they're using their own. That just so happens to
be able
to process the code on these cartridges.
Yeah. So it's all their stuff.
Very interesting.
Another thing I thought was interesting, we hear this all the time. Someone's recreating a Nintendo project. It survives for a little while at a time, but then the ban hammer comes from the parent company themselves. They had to kill the project.
So what's being proposed as like the main question for this lawsuit is, does reverse engineering a source code count as copyright infringement? No. Like this is what they're going for. This is why they're in court right now. And literally it says only time will tell. So will it have there even been other instances of someone being sued for reverse engineering code?
I don't know. And it's like
is this unprecedented what's happening right now or no?
No.
So that's exactly it. Here, a project that can do X What you do with it isn't our problem.
In VA
Yeah,
Brooks,
so, like-
of course it does. That's just how it works with patents too. Just because you reverse engineer it doesn't mean it's a different product.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I
Yeah.
don't know, like, I'm no lawyer, I don't know
Right,
law
me
and stuff like that, but from what it sounds like to me, you go into somebody, you look in somebody's, you got a book of top secrets, you go in to look in somebody's book of top secrets, like, oh, that's how you do that. All right, I'm gonna do that my way. I kind of feel like that's still kind of stealing. Like, you're still kind of taking their stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you took their secret sauce.
And it's not you necessarily need to have to open the book per se. Like, someone could tell you what's in the book, and then they could do it their way.
Yeah,
but it's still not necessarily a new product. Yeah,
they bought, like, let's say they bought the shoe and figured out how to make it by going backwards. They reverse engineered it.
Yeah.
The sole is made of this material. Let's make this material sole. Oh, they use this type of stitching. Let's stitch it this way. Yeah, they just reversed it. So they're like 200,000 lines of code, but it gets real funny with code because even like within companies,
because
like,
it's probably not the exact same.
Like, no, not even that. I'll use myself as an example. When I got hired in the company that I'm in, I was writing scripts that could do things that companies wanted to do. Like, oh, send me an email. I want to pull out this line every single time. Cool. I'll write you up this script. It'll do that. Even though I wrote that script, it's not mine.
Well, yeah, that
so
much I know.
It's basically the same thing as that.
Because you created it on company time and
company time and all that other stuff. Yes, even though it was my effort. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an automatic L. That I already know. Mm-hmm. I learned that from watching Silicon Valley. That's why I know that. There
you go. But for those that didn't know, and Symbiosis Games says, okay, but they take it a step further. Let's say I buy a pair of LeBrons, reverse engineer them, then give them out for free.
Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That kind of adds a new element to it.
Like, I don't know, like,
that adds a whole new element to it.
I put out a product and somebody finds out like exactly what I did to make it, and then they make it themselves and then give it away for free. It's like,
yeah, it took me some time to.
I feel you on that. I feel you on
that. Bruh.
It took me some time to do this.
25 years later, after you're filthy rich, would it still hold that same value for you?
Who's filthy rich?
Like you. So let's say whatever the product was that you made, right? I mean, you made it 25 years ago. You're already crazy rich. You're working on new IPs. How do you feel? Like, personally, not. I mean, obviously.
So the thing is, I can't think about it as like personally. It's because like you have to be a business. You have to think about it as a business, and like it's wrong for them to take your product and do that with your product as a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we do that with headphones. Like we buy headphones and things and cases, phone screens, all that stuff. That's definitely been done over 100 times. It's not the original manufacturer anymore. Whoever came up.
Why don't they have this issue?
But they don't have that issue. Like I'm on that respect, I'm a consumer. Like, I don't know why they're not going at the next phone case maker. I have no idea. I'm just buying it. You know, I'm just a consumer in that aspect.
Right.
That's just like saying, yo, Nokia was the first one to come out with a rectangle shaped phone. Oh, iPhone came through with the yo, what you doing? We came up with the rectangle square phone first. Like, what you doing? It's just interesting how it only affects certain areas of production.
Well, they sue each other all the time. Samsung and Apple, they have so many contracts together behind the scenes. You know that it's already
like I said, Samsung makes their panels. So
like the third parties who, like, the moment the new iPhone drops and they release their headphones, everyone's like, okay, let's reverse engineer this and get it on Amazon tomorrow.
Like, there's a bunch of other AirPods out there right now.
Literally the next day.
See, but that's between the two companies. Like, maybe they can come down on their head, or maybe they can't. I have no idea. Maybe they don't come down on their head because they don't have any type of likeness to them whatsoever. They work completely different. Maybe even I have no idea why.
Some of them Johns are the same.
It's the same. Oh, see,
literally like, yo, I walked up and this dude was like, yo, I paid $10 for these, and he literally did identical.
Symbiosis says the difference is in the quality. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, that's probably the most evident thing.
SD card, you know, you stick it in your phone and it breaks your phone. Like,
maybe that's what the difference is though. Maybe that's why they don't come down on them then, because the differences in the quality. If they shared the quality, if you had the same quality, like okay, for instance, right now there's a major thing going on in the fashion industry where Nike, over the years there have been a bunch and ton of people mimicking the Jordan 1 silhouette and a lot of Nike silhouettes for that instance.
Oh yeah.
Just earlier this year, they put out a patent on every single one of their silhouettes. So anybody that was pushing out anything that was like their silhouettes are getting C&Ds in the mail right now. Just getting stop that.
They come.
Yeah, a lot of different companies are getting hit, and so there's a guy that has a sneaker that looks exactly like the Air Force One.
Yeah,
and now he's going through a legal battle with that. But the materials are very different on his sneaker. It's very different. Yeah. It's more high quality. And he's saying, and the logo is different, obviously.
Right. That's tough.
But it's just the matter that it even looks like it
on the silhouette. Like you can only make so many shoes, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
That is where the designer aspect comes in. Like there's a lot of different there's a lot of different ways you can put lines together to make a sneaker. You know what I'm saying?
But there aren't. Because you can come up with the idea how you want, but is it reasonable? Is it easy to manufacture? Is it reasonable to manufacture? Things like that. All of that comes into play too.
That is
that's something.
Like you gotta work that out, get that done. Because I've been seeing some silhouettes. It's design, it's creation, it's art.
Of course, it's art. It's art. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, and you bring the art to life.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
And a lot of people take the easy route because the Nike silhouettes are very popular. You change a couple of things to get by on the to get through on the copyright or the trademark or whatever they have. And it's okay. And that's what you've been doing. You can look at the Amaris. Amaris has them. I forget the name.
The bigger designers, they take everything.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally copy everything. They copy from small artists all the way up to Nike. They copy everybody.
Yeah. So
they copy
there's a lot of copying going on. Yeah. So Nike was like, no more of that.
Saw something from Balenciaga actually that I was talking about earlier. I'll mention later. I forget exactly.
Balenciaga they're criminals.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
I after what I'm seeing, I agree with you. It's kind of crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, they are criminal. They just straight up shotgun anything and everything and put a bigger price tag on it. And
these were a pair of like sweats. I want to call them sweats, probably $1,200.
Yeah, I mean they can keep those.
Right.
But
I'm all
Take-Two is suing these 14 developers directly, not suing the company either. He's suing them. They're suing them direct. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. Does reverse engineering a source code count as copyright infringement? We're about to find out.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Yeah,
because there is another one. I want to touch it really quick before we dismiss this. Like there is another reverse engineer project currently ongoing for Super Mario 64. And you know Nintendo. Nintendo be finding some websites we never heard of before, trying to protect their IP.
You know they got a guy for that,
and they're trying to port it to PC. So this is getting wild attention. Who doesn't know Super Mario 64?
Bro,
that game came out in '96. If they reverse engineer to run on current computers, they could probably run on literally anything.
Bro,
and it's been going on for almost over 2 years. So why hasn't now? What is Nintendo doing? Are they watching it to see how far it goes? Are they aware of it? Are they not aware of it?
Is it out yet?
No, it's done. It's out. It's not. I don't know if it's like widely available, but you can like preview and things like that. So it's available.
No. I mean, has it been distributed yet? Like, can you go up and download it or buy it yet?
Let's see.
Because once that happened, you know the Dark Empire is coming through. You know what I'm saying? With the Splatoon guns. Dun, 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 dun,
which is crazy because Sega was hoping like, yo, if y'all want to go make a Sonic game, have at it. Like, live your best life. And we got that dope Sonic game.
Yeah. That Sonic game looked better than anything that they released recently.
Anything, yeah.
Baylor, you're me and the people's going around showing love to black streamers and podcasters. Got y'all pulled up on my stream. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Baylor. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Now, I'm on the Super Mario PC Port Central website. There is some stuff to download. Let me see. These include sharing of precompiled binaries containing Nintendo assets or separate assets owned by Nintendo. If you, oh wow. So yeah, this is their assets and stuff like that.
Dark ungodly villain is a villain. Straight
Sega.
up.
Probably doesn't have the money to sue, which is false. We found out Sega
has
got
money.
Yo, I'm like, don't they have like 200B or 2B?
Their market cap isn't it ain't skimp.
Crazy.
It's not skimp.
It shocks me.
Like
right there.
Legitimately, they probably could enter the hardware space again if they so felt like it. But
Dreamcast 2.
To risk it,
Dreamcast 2.
They're doing all right for themselves.
they are doing all right for themselves being just a software company.
And they could be a little bit better with the Dreamcast 2.
Here we go.
Just a little bit better. Symbiosis says, all I want is Thank you, Dreamcast 2. That's all the people want.
Yeah,
and Squid Killer with the Dreamcast Mini. There have been a lot of mini consoles coming out recently. We have the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo.
Dreamcast? They didn't put one out.
The PlayStation Classic. There have been rumblings that Nintendo wants to bring forth a 64 Classic. Sega already came out with those Game Gears. We're never going to talk about what those were about. They can make things right with this Dreamcast, though. This Dreamcast Mini. Put like 8 gigs.
Selling software through Nintendo and everybody else sitting on this money.
Too. Put games on Game Pass. On the
see,
because I think it's a business, right?
As well as give us the Dreamcast 2.
My man's key is stuck on the Dreamcast too.
I'm not.
Game Gear Squid wasn't bad. It just would drain the batteries, boy.
Yeah, it took six AA batteries, and it would last you probably 2-3 days at most.
I don't remember. Oh, it's called. I was looking for it. It's called Sonic Omens. Sonic Omens. If you have not seen Sonic Omens yet, change your life. It's a completely fan-made game, and it is so dope.
Oh, if I knew you were looking for that, I would have told you what it's called.
Oh, you knew it off the top?
Yeah. I watched that. That thing looks good. No, what like he's saying, Sonic Omens. If you haven't watched that yet, watch that. Because that's a
Sonic Omens.
Yeah. I loved my Game Gear. I had to spend a lot of batteries on it, but I loved it. It was dope. I spent good time on my Game Gear.
Did that thing chew up batteries? Like,
yeah, it did. The Game Boy did too, but nowhere near as bad as the Game Gear did.
Yeah.
The Game Boy needed 3. Or
the Game Boy needed 4.
4.
The Game Boy Advance needed 2.
I remember having.
But the graphic. Okay, Symbiosis. That's true. The Game Gear's graphics were far superior, but that's why it needed those 2 additional batteries.
Hey, I'm cool with it.
Need that extra juice on them.
Hey man, when you see Sonic on that thing, it looked like the one on the telly.
Oh, the telly.
Coming in hot with the hottest hot take. Rayman 2 was the best Sega Dreamcast game. The best Sega period.
Dreamcast game. Oh, you're trying to.
What? No.
Yes.
There's a lot of heat for Dreamcast.
No, come on. I mean, listen. You are absolutely entitled to your wrong opinion, but I'm gonna just say top 5.
Top 5.
Listen, there's a lot. See, we got MVS 2.
We have MVS 2, Power Stone. Listen,
I can't give it to Power Stone because Power Stone's a fun arcade game, but it's not that deep.
You got Shenmue.
It's
like, come
fun,
on now.
It's fire. I love Power Stone, but it's pretty basic.
We're doing the hot takes now.
Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi. It's a fun game. Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
I never owned. I unfortunately did not own a Dreamcast, so I did.
Skies of Arcadia.
Skies of Arcadia
didn't own a.
Arcadia was there first too.
What was it? After Game Gear, I didn't own anything Sega. The family went Nintendo, so I only know anything from there. But
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Sonic Adventure 2, Shenmue, crazy. Like, you guys are putting heat out there. Like, there's a lot of heat. Like,
too much heat.
Power
Too
Stone.
much heat.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
had
crazy
heat.
how
It
the
was a lot of
Dreamcast
heat.
didn't do all that well. But
Matter of fact, it was
Dynamite
the
Cop.
first,
Dynamite Cop.
Dynamite Cop.
that Dynamite Cop. The first NBA 2K was there. Like,
Expendables. Come
See?
on.
there's a lot of heat on
Listen,
there.
we could sit here and name these titles all day.
There's a lot. Dreamcast. I don't know. It died. Maybe I think honestly,
It
what
came out
Dreamcast
at the wrong time.
because all the games where you could just put them on, burn them on a CD, and nobody
That
bought
too.
games.
Yeah, my next door neighbor, his entire collection was burned. Like
mean,
nobody bought Dreamcast games.
It only sold 9 million units worldwide. It just didn't do well as a console.
Yeah,
Oh,
it came out at the wrong time. It came out at 99.
The PS2 came out, right?
PS2 was about to come out.
Yeah.
GameCube came out right after that.
It came out before the PS2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by like almost
PS2 came out.
a year, right?
Yeah,
2000.
so it came, the PS2 was released in 2000. So this thing dropped in
September
Japan,
99.
98, and then North America 99.
Mhm.
So a year.
A full
So
year before. It sold
So
9 million.
in that year, or just
No.
overall?
Worldwide, overall, it's like
Overall.
total life was 9. The PS2 is the most highest selling. I think
That's
like
like 110 or 150. Yeah.
I think it's like 150 mil.
I don't know why it didn't do good then.
It came out at the wrong time, and you could pirate relatively easily.
You can definitely pirate.
There wasn't all that much
I mean,
what's it called?
describe
Online support.
The wrong time though. It came
Yeah,
out like
that is what
it's-
I think. It came out the wrong time.
Sega, it's a competitor, a big name competitor for a long time in that realm. How?
I think it came out at the perfect time because it came out before one of the best selling consoles ever.
Like
So like
right.
you had your time, you had your chance to make your sales. And that's I don't know.
You were a veteran in the game. Like PlayStation was new. They came out in 96. No, I mean 94. PlayStation was new, 94. And then they come out with the PS.
I wouldn't say they were new because they were working with, you gotta remember, they were working with
hardware.
they were a new
Hardware.
hardware
They were
entrant, yes, but they were working with Nintendo previously, so they weren't entirely new. They were just a new entrant. That was all. They was like,
Well,
let me
yeah,
throw my hat into the ring and just call it a day.
Yeah, but you're going up against Sega. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But Sega was already like this before PlayStation
Sega
even came out.
going
They
down,
were like this
but
already.
it doesn't matter, bro. Like,
What do you mean it
you're
doesn't
an-
matter?
Wait.
You're
I'm
an-
gonna say
Go ahead, Key.
I'm gonna just say this: Sega was going down, yes, but okay, to put it in perspective, so was Nintendo with the Wii or Wii U. They were also going down.
They almost
Where the
bankrupt.
Switch, where if the Switch didn't sell, we wouldn't have Nintendo like we do today. So Sega was going down. The Dreamcast should have brought them back to life, but for whatever reason, the system didn't because the system didn't do good. It didn't sell good. The system didn't give them this. It wasn't their Switch that they needed, and it was their last console.
It was their last
No,
shot.
Sony, yeah, there was that one generation because Nintendo had the highest at Wii, then immediately the lowest at Wii U, and then they rebounded well at Switch. Whereas Sega was, I think, 2-3 generations of just straight downhillness. And before they finally got it together at the Dreamcast, where it was too late because it was kind of badly timed.
I remember they messed up on one of the consoles. It was Sega Saturn, maybe. Dark and Godly says they messed up with the Sega CD in 32.
Yeah.
But I know one of those games, they're like, yo, we're going to have Sonic release with the console, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the Sonic game never even came
out. And it
out.
wasn't a single Sonic game for that. Or there was like one and it was bad.
Yeah,
something
I don't know.
That. I don't remember Sega's history like that. But yeah, they were already going down. The Genesis
the Genesis was
the Genesis gave them a shot. And then the Saturn was
Genesis. See, if you watch the show, I keep telling you, the Genesis actually put them, when they came out with Sonic, it put them finally past Nintendo and Mario. They beat them.
That was the shot in the arm.
They finally beat them. And then
the Saturn and the Dreamcast.
The Saturn only sold 9 million and the Dreamcast only sold 9 million.
Yeah.
But the Genesis.
The Sega CD. Oh, yes. I remember. Oh, the Sega contraption was wild. From Dark or Godly Villain, the Sega CD and the 32X were add-ons for the Genesis.
Yep.
which required their own power supplies. So if you wanted your whole hookup, you needed the outlet of 3 ports.
Yeah, I never had those add-ons. Actually, I don't know if I had a Sega Genesis.
Oh, I had a Genesis.
I had a Saturn. I know that.
Yeah. You put in Mortal Kombat, you wait for the screen with all the text of all the words,
all the text,
all the credits. Like it would start at the beginning of the game. ABACABB, the letters would turn red. That's the blood code every time. I'll never forget that. He's like, get over here. And now you got blood in your game. And the Super Nintendo version didn't have it at all. No blood code. You couldn't, there was no blood.
Yeah, I think it was a later MK where they finally had, they let you do that. Yeah.
That's not Nintendo for you.
I was too busy playing track and field on the mat.
Track and field on the mat.
And it wasn't registering my steps. It was getting annoying. But we've been talking a boatload about these older consoles. Let's come back to the current generation on PS5.
Yeah.
And a game that's coming out, a sequel to a game that I relatively enjoyed a really long time ago. For
really long time ago?
Has it been? How long has it been?
Really
like 2 or 3 years
ago. What?
For the original Horizon.
I think it was like 2017.
So a couple few years ago.
Thank you for the host. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Seriously, thank you.
But yeah, Horizon, great game. I felt it was a little too short, even with the DLC.
What?
Again, this is me misremembering the game.
It was too short because you enjoyed it so much.
I enjoyed it, and I was like, I don't want to beat this, but I gotta beat this.
So good.
However, Horizon Forbidden West is finally a thing.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Listen, I can't wait either.
I cannot wait.
But there's been a little interesting news going on in regards to this.
Yeah.
So was it the beginning when PS5 first came out and Control?
Well, when they announced the game, yeah.
Control.
Yeah.
The whole upgrade from the PS4 to the PS5 version, you gotta get the deluxe edition because we can't make these changes to make it compatible and all this other BS. And then it came out that some people got it accidentally. And then we realized the BS that we were going to be in this generation.
Hello, Sony. Hello, Sony.
At least in the beginning of the generation.
At least in the beginning of the generation.
Yeah.
So they tried to clarify their upgrade wording. And then we get this news that Horizon Forbidden West was going to have a similar scheme where you had to buy the deluxe version in order the deluxe PS4 version to get the PS5.
They already said that they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they said we're going to get. People were going to get back in September 2020. People said they said you're just going to get a free upgrade. Like everybody's going to get for you got PS4 version, you get the free upgrade. Doesn't matter if you have disc or digital. You get the free upgrade. You good to go. Yeah. And then recently they said, but only if you got like one of the deluxe version,
the highest tier.
Well, it doesn't have to be highest. It's they range from $80 to $260. It's like whichever one of those that you get, that's and if you get the regular version, GG's, you're just gonna have to buy a PS5. You have to buy the new version.
You got to buy a whole console for the new version.
Standard version on PS4, they were saying, nah, bro, there is no upgrade for you. Zero.
There's no upgrade.
Yeah,
right.
You're stuck. That's your business.
Yeah.
What I will say is this is, yes, they said it from jump and it made people happy. And then they went back on it, which is trash. Can't do that. But they listened, went back, made a statement, apologized.
And they went back and
said it was going to be the way it was supposed to be. And then they went back and on the going back, they went back and they fixed it. I think that is very dope. Because a lot of these companies don't do that. Once they make a business money move, they don't care anymore. It's not like they don't care. Like they're not going back on it. I.e., Nintendo.
Do a lot of
these companies. They don't. Once they say like
once they say what they said, that's it.
They usually don't back. They usually don't make a statement and then backtrack. Usually, don't
do a lot of companies change what they said initially though? Like originally, because they originally told us we ain't. We're not going to do that, and then they're like, "Nah, we're going to do that to y'all." You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, going back on it is good and all, but like, do a lot of companies even do that in the first place? Go back on what they originally said about, especially about like pricing and how they're going to give us the content.
Not that often.
You know what I'm saying?
In terms of like pricing, yeah, no, not that often. But like in terms of DLC, that stuff changes a lot. Oh, we're gonna give you this skin and this gun, and then it'll change. But I don't know to this degree. But what I will say is, I'm glad that they went back on it. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
better had.
Because a lot of them, we have these conversations. We've been having these conversations for over a year. Is like when they decide to do something that we don't, that the whole community goes crazy over, and they're like, they don't even mention it. They don't even put a statement out on Twitter. Nothing. They don't even talk about it. So for them to go like, all right, you know what, we messed up. Like to admit you messed up, apologize, and fix it. That's a step forward.
That's big on them. That's big on them. And then they went and said, also, moving forward, any new Sony published first-party exclusive cross-gen title will come with a $10 digital upgrade.
To have the $10 upgrade, it's not mandatory.
Huh?
It's subject to. It's not
subject
mandatory.
to.
Oh yeah. Subject to $10. I'm sorry. Subject to $10.
It does. It definitely does apply to the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Edition, Death Stranding's Director's Edition, and a game that I actually have an annoyance with, Gran Turismo 7.
You pre-ordered it?
Well, yeah, I'm going to. But
well, then you don't got to worry. You can just pre-order for $5.
I can, but yes, it's just another example of just why? What do you need what's this little $10 fee for? Especially when you have third-party developers doing this for free. What's your excuse for this $10 surcharge?
I wonder why third-party developers are doing it for free and first-party is like, now we need that extra.
Business
Sony,
because they can.
It's because they can. It's their platform.
Sony.
It's literally because they can. They're like, oh, the game comes out for $60 on yours and it's $70 for next gen. You got to pay the $10 difference.
Sony being Sony.
It's not just Sony though. This game is beautiful, by the way. It actually might be the $10 upgrade.
I agree with that, Brooks. That's exactly what it is. Third-party developers need the good word to develop their brand. Because like you say all the time, Sony has their Sony fans. Doesn't matter what they come out with, Nintendo, they're just gonna buy it. They have their
right. And I think that's abuse of loyalty. I think it's Sony being Sony.
I'm just saying that's exactly what it is. Like third party
abuse of loyalty.
I think it's abuse of loyalty, bro. I don't know, but whatever. I mean,
I mean, it doesn't affect me personally, but I mean, the other people out there, it's a weird thing because it's like once you have a next gen console, you usually won't buy the last gen stuff anyway.
Right? Yeah.
So it's like it's such a small group that this might affect, but it's still. Why are you charging for it, bro?
Yeah, what are you doing? What do you gain?
Hey, why are you charging? Well, they gain dollars.
Aside from dollars, aside from
you know,
goodness.
And then, like our good friend Jay Neg always says, they don't have the money Microsoft has, so they charge.
They do not have the money that Microsoft has.
Not a lot do.
Microsoft's different. Dude, literally all of our PCs right now is running their engine right.
That's kind of crazy.
Right now.
DA Book says oh my God. It is 100% abuse of loyalty. That being said, companies are only responsible to their shareholders by law. So if it adds money to shareholders' pockets, that is all that matters.
Brooks got that Linux rocking. I see you.
But man, it's $10. Like really? And you know what the funniest part about all of this is? The Sony's confusion about the PS4 to PS5 upgrade path and things like that. They know what the hell they're doing. They've done it once already. PS3 to PS4
was a horrible transition.
It wasn't as bad as this, I don't think. But then again, this is almost 10 years ago. So you got to forgive my misgivings. Huh?
Yeah, we didn't get any update. This is not. This is way better.
You think this is better?
This is way better.
You couldn't even. You can't. The PS4 can only play PS4. Like we had to buy.
We're not doing this. now you're talking about capability of the thing.
Yo, Symbiosis, we had to buy GTA 5 twice.
Yes, I literally just
Can we not talk about GTA? I bought that damn thing 3 times.
It's literally the same thing. You have to pay $10 to be able to play this game on that console. You have to pay $60 to be able to play that game on that console because you couldn't even get no kind of upgrade, nothing. You had to buy the game for the console.
The $10 is better, bro.
Yeah, the $10 is way. I'll pay $10 twice for that matter if I don't have to buy the whole game over again.
Ooh, Symbiosis is pulling up the list. First,
that's what I'm saying.
What was it?
Bro,
GTA V
and PS4. Could literally only play PS4 games.
The PS4 was just put a veil over you. Like, oh yeah, like we have so many dope first party games that you don't even realize you can't play nothing from 3 to 1, bro. Nothing.
Y'all were too quiet. I had to flip y'all switch real quick. That was bad though, because this is the second time in the row they did it. 3 to 4, can't do that. 4 to 5, you can't really do that.
I mean, no.
And now they're adding.
Well, 4 to 5, but you can at least put the disc in.
You can
that's valid.
There's backwards compatibility to 4, which is
I can download my whole library. Like my whole PS4 library is on my PS5 right now.
I still have it.
Yeah,
I still have it.
Literally every single game. I got 5 terabytes space, so every game that I own on PS4 is on my PS5 right now.
Also, Symbiosis, I see you're a Borderlands fan. How you feel about that movie coming out?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, geez.
Look,
Here we go.
It's like Kevin Hart as Roland, and I'm not having that ever.
Yeah.
Symbiosis.
I don't know the characters the way you do, but that's not good casting. Kevin Hart is Roland.
Symbiosis has nothing to say to that statement. That is hilarious. When is that movie coming out again?
But is it better? Is it better casting than the Monster Hunter film? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
You got T.I. in your lineup. You can't go wrong.
T.I. and Jen, bro.
You can't go wrong.
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, what movie felt? I gotta watch. I gotta watch it for science.
But Jack Black, bro. I like the Jack Black casting.
Yeah, I like. Yeah.
As far as I am concerned, what movie?
Yeah, because I don't know. They didn't cast T.I., so I feel like it has a 1-up on Monster Hunter.
And Jen.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, what are these castings? Who allows this? What meetings do they have?
Dark Ungodly said Monster Hunter had Milla Jovovich. So it was already a wash. Got all those Resident Evil films that she was already in.
Oh, dude, I like the Resident Evil movies until the last one where she shot like this gun that shot out like nickels and quarters. I was like, yo, what have we become? What have we become?
Yeah, I think I like the first one, and then I felt I don't like.
Yeah,
you know the direction they're going in.
The first 2, and then the third one, it got strange.
This is reminding me that I need to
same.
I need to rewatch Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Yeah, we've been talking about
talking.
Yeah,
I need to okay. We're gonna roll back about 10 seconds. This reminds me that I need to rewatch The Spirits Within.
Cool. Because like we always just go Advent Children because Advent Children is a banger. So it's like Advent Children. But like, I would like to watch that movie again.
He took out Final Fantasy. He just said Spirits Within.
The Spirits Within. That what you did? Yes, that's what I did. If we see it as a regular movie, it might be good. If we see it as a Final Fantasy, you're right, kid. You're right. When you said that to me, like, I'm gonna take that one.
Oh, bro, Final Fantasy is whatever they say it is, bro.
Final Fantasy. This is also true.
But when it hit the market, when it hit the theaters, didn't nobody else see it that way. They said, "Oh, Final Fantasy." Right. I'm going in expecting some Final Fantasy, and it was not. It was nothing anywhere near any Final Fantasy was touching at that time, and it bombed. But you watch it with an open mind, bro. It's not that bad. I watched it relatively recently, within the past like 5 years or something like that. It's not that bad of a movie, huh?
Spirits Within?
Yeah, Spirits Within. Yeah. I watched it relatively recently. Yeah. It's not that bad a movie. It's all right. It's all right.
All right. Where did you watch it? Because I need, you know me, I gotta ask my watch list.
I don't remember.
Bro, that movie's 20 years old. You can find it pretty much anywhere, I think.
I don't know. Code Monkeys isn't all that old, but it took me forever to find that.
Oh man,
That's a tiny show.
It is a tiny show from if you think about it, a tiny channel. They weren't that big.
From a small channel that is now defunct, that's coming back in a special way, but it was gone. Literally, the channel was gone.
if it was just like, oh, from the makers of Final Fantasy, we give you Spirits Within, like, I think it would have sold a lot better. I think they put Final Fantasy on it trying to sell it because they know their title, like Final Fantasy sells. And then when people saw it, it was like, this ain't my Final Fantasy.
I mean, if you look at, hold on, I want to show you this really. If you look at the promotional poster for the game, that's all it is, really.
What?
So the promotional picture for
it says Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
I know.
Final Fantasy in giant. It's right there. You can't ignore that.
I think they were trying to sell it. I think they were trying to.
Symbiosis. It was in real life clickbait.
Yeah.
Yo,
you can't.
They was trying to sell it as Final. Like all you see is Final Fantasy all over the poster. Where do you even see Spirits Within is in the tiniest of letters.
It's in the fine print at the bottom. Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
So you see Final Fantasy twice before you see the Spirits Within. So yeah,
like Final Fantasy, Spirits Within.
The Spirits
Within. That's what it is.
The Spirits Within. Yo, that's
we
hilarious.
got
actually,
Baldwin, fam. Come watch this.
Yeah.
All right. Anywho, moving on.
Yeah. Whenever this game finally comes out, that's gonna be another lost period for me because I think I got lost of the original Horizon.
Bro, love it. I didn't play Frozen Wilds. I have it now because of the PS5 collection. They gave it to me for free. Mm-hmm. So, oh man, and I get to play it.
Oh, and that DLC is hard.
Yo, I'm stoked. I believe you.
DLC is hard. I remember that because that was the last part of the game I actually played. It's not an easy game at all, but
like when you get deeper into the game, that game is
hard mode's ridiculous.
Hard mode isn't hard. It's artificial hard. Can we not talk about this again, please?
All right.
The game is one thing. Who cares? The difficulty does increase.
No, there's still legitimate difficulty in the game.
Way harder. Yeah.
No. Jake complains about it all the time.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate, like he was about to say, that hard mode isn't really hard mode. All they did was increase the prices of things and made it harder to get currency.
They had it, they increased the price of things. They just increased the amount of grind that you had to do. I think that's an added on part of hard mode. I don't think that was all hard mode had to offer, but that was part of hard mode.
Yeah. There had to be some difficulty spike.
No, the enemies are harder to kill. They are stronger. They hit harder. All that.
Poverty mode.
Poverty mode.
Like on the hardest difficulty, you can't like just run out and fight those creatures.
I mean, you couldn't really do that on normal anyway. You had to take some cover at least, but
like you can't but like you're able to be out in the open a lot longer. You can't do that in the hard modes.
Mm-mm.
You have to set traps. You got to use your inventory. You can't just run out and shoot bow.
Yeah, I'm still a child in that game. I want to play it, but
I'm gonna need you to make that your next game.
There's I'm
gonna need you to make that your next game.
We got a list to tackle through.
Oh, fine. How much do I owe you?
No, there's literally a list. Like I can't. Like there's 4 games ahead of that.
I understand that, but how much do you need? What's the bride price looking like?
We can talk.
Okay, all right, we
got you. I don't know. I'll play it. I'll get to it.
Stalkers would see you fully hidden. Fully hidden in hard mode.
I hated it. I hated it.
The stalkers will come get you, bro.
I'm doing my hardest, and they are there, and I can't see them. They hardest enemy in the game, by far.
Yeah. Yeah. Because some of the big ones you can just go nuts.
So, as you see, the title card that I have here, I like to try to make it fancy every now and then. Something intriguing. You know, clickbait titles, things like that.
Clickbait titles. Look at Reese into clickbait all of a sudden.
Oh no, I can't stand clickbait.
Fantasy. Spirit for that.
I will call out clickbait 100%, but I am not a fan at all. As you saw in the title of our episode, and the title card right here is Spectre, the new Splinter Cell, reviving an own classic, so on, so forth. If y'all haven't noticed by now, remember Symbiosis Games in our chat right now may or may not be related to
may
this,
or may not have something to do with said project.
With said project, yeah. So as you see, response there. But yeah, what happened?
I was watching some videos, and I've never. Did you guys play the originals? The Spies versus Mercs. So it's supposed it's inspired by Spies versus Mercs, but I've never played it. You played it?
100%. I used to play with Mick on PS2, the Double Agent. That's where it dropped. Loved it.
I played Double Agent. Double Agent was for GameCube, wasn't it?
And I believe there was a GameCube. There was a GameCube port.
He starts off. He bicks it, right, and he starts off.
Yeah.
I played that one.
Well, you find out something happens, you know.
Yeah.
And, he's like, it's time to bick it. You know what I mean? If that happens to me, I'm bicking it. So like,
I'm bicking it. I can't.
You gotta go full bick.
Just split the top. Split the top.
Yeah. You gotta do it.
So
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
So no, I was just saying I never played it, but it looks cool. And one thing that I really did think was cool about it was, I guess, okay, so play as this is in the OG,
okay,
in the Spies versus Mercs. You play as a spy that is third person, and then the Merc that's first person.
That's so dope. I love that.
I've never seen anything like that. So now we have Spectre. Wait, have you seen something?
No. I'm listening to you.
Oh, you gave me the
No, I'm like, that's interesting. Yeah.
And now we have Spectre, which is kind of like, I guess it's spiritual predecessor. It's of that multiplayer mode. It's its own standalone game. Right. And I was watching videos, and man, it's looking cool, man. It's looking mighty cool. Yeah. Looking mighty fun.
I love cat and mouse games like this. Like the mode that they showcased is the 2v2 mode. And man, it just looks it looks like so much fun. I love those types of games. And the fact that the third person for the stealth guys means you have more view. Yep. You can see more.
Yeah, right.
First person guys is narrow. So it's like they're looking for you, and you can get a whole 360 view. You can look around corners in ways that they can't. And yet, if they catch you, they got that blick. You know what I mean? Oh, I love it.
They got the arsenal. Yeah, they got that assault.
Because that's in some shooting games, that's like an issue, like viewpoint. Like you would prefer to have one, or there is one that's good, but it doesn't give you quite enough.
So I think it's a good way to have, like, because, and let's say in a Metal Gear or even a Splinter Cell type game or whatever, you're in third person, and the guards are walking around and they can only see so much. They have a field of view that's so much that they're essentially first person. So you're kind of taking that role where you can only see so much. You're literally legitimately acting as a guard, and you can only see so much. And I think it's really, really cool that they implemented that in the game.
Yeah, because I was reading that which made my heart excited.
Go ahead.
He said that they feel like Blacklist removed some of the classic slower paced nail biting experiences from the stealth game. And I love that slow pace, intense, like, yo, where is he? Where's he at? You jump out, you slit somebody's throat, and then you disappear. And then their teammate looks, and now they're terrified. They don't know what happened. I
always say it's so calm that brought me into it. Finally brought me into the fold of shooting games.
Confrontation.
It's SOCOM confrontation. Slower. Like, you got to take your time. It's nail biting. If you make even a single mistake, it's a wrap for you. And then there's that feeling you got to deal with it to improve the next time. You don't get that in like other FPSs where you can just be blatant and not worry about it. Like, there's no anticipation. None of that nail bitingness, like you said.
like Metal Gear Solid 5, the multiplayer on that one. What is that? MGO3. That cloak and dagger mode, the bet is like, yo,
I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship.
Like literally, you can only use stealth stuff if you're the cloak team. You have a cloak on and you have no lethal weapons besides a knife. You have like sleep darts, like sleep grenades, all types of stuff like that, but you can't kill unless you get them down and slit their throat. That's the only way you can kill. Yet the other team is protecting discs and they have a full kit, full arsenal, full lethal arsenal. And I love stuff like that, where you have to work together and sneak past and do little things behind the scenes in order to complete an objective that they're trying to stop you to do. Sign me up.
The unfortunate thing is these type of games, they're just not that. All right, I don't want to say they're not as popular because they very clearly have their own following. They're not made as often.
The stealth type games.
It's more of the just run and kill as many things as you can, shoot as many things as you can, or score it's max points or something like that. Nothing objective.
Season, it's very twitchy. Like I don't know. We're just in a twitchy era right now. People just want to run and gun and shoot, and stealth is kind of like far and few between. I think. Yeah. I don't know about any other games really that's like currently pushing like stealth especially when it comes to shooters.
Splinter Cell came out. Last one was it 2013?
I think Blacklist was the last one to come out. Yeah.
And MGS 5. Let's just count it. Whatever. 2017. 2015.
I mean, even to go along with what?
MGS.
I'm gonna guess October, November 2015.
September.
There you go.
What game is that?
MGS 5.
Phantom Pain.
Oh, MGS 5. Yeah.
So yes, 2013, 2015.
Yeah. Is that old already?
That's what I said. I said 2017. I didn't think it was that old.
Yeah.
Because remember, what was it? Ground Zeroes came out, and then there was that delay, and then the actual game.
Yep.
So yeah, wow.
That quick. It goes quick if you ain't paying attention.
That many years is flying by. It's crazy to me.
I mean, so just make sure you take a moment to enjoy what's going on.
For real.
Because you look up and Metal Gear Solid 5, 6 years old.
Because you look up and Final Fantasy X is 21 years old.
It's 20. It's just 20. Don't add a 1, please. Please.
20.
The console came out on 21 years old.
Oh my God, bro. Please don't say that. Final Fantasy X came out 20 years ago.
Pardon?
20 freaking years ago.
We're showing our age right now.
Get you some. Stop
this.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, while I was doing research for on Spectre, I came across your Discord because I saw an interesting image. I'm paraphrasing because I don't really remember exactly what the image said, but the image said something along the lines of custom costumes confirmed, something along those lines. So I joined the Discord, and the Discord is actually very welcoming. I talked to one of the devs, and they answered my questions, no problem. And so I asked, like, so are you guys gonna have custom skins? Like, is it microtransactions? How exactly are these custom skins gonna work in the game? And they said custom skins, no microtransactions. We're not into that. Ooh. The customization options will unlock throughout player progression, like leveling up.
Old school, yep.
And they said no microtransactions ever. And actually, Fred Tom said, Jordan Crawford and I have a policy. We offer fair priced and complete games. We're not really into microtransactions. We're not really into early access releases. We want to offer you our best and complete game and not overcharge or supplement our business costs with stuff like cosmetic purchases. That's how we roll.
Go!
Wow.
That World Cup qualifiers right now. Go! That's everything that we talk about. Yo, stop releasing games that are 70%
My
complete.
man's Jordan and Fred pulled out the guns and just took shots at the whole gaming industry with this statement.
When your game comes out, it should be like, we believe it's done. If you find something broken, we'll fix it.
We'll fix it. I mean? Yes.
Like, what's up?
Release finished games. Like, we've been saying this for months, for a year, for the year and something you've been listening to us. Games are just getting released at a smaller and smaller increment. We're getting 30-40% of games with the rest coming out as DLC as a game.
How many hours do you guys have on 7 Days to Die?
150.
And that game
are we talking total?
Total.
Oh, probably about 400 hours.
Oh, over all of our files.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
our
400
current run
hours.
is 150 hours, but we played that game.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Total.
Total. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's still in early access. That game might not ever come out,
7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die was, quote, released December 13th, 2013. It is currently in Alpha 20.
Like, get out of here, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Like,
It's a little bit wild, just a little bit wild.
yeah.
It is in games. It is on GameStop shelves.
Yeah.
Why is there an alpha game on GameStop shelves?
Wait, is it really on GameStop shelves?
Man,
How?
available from GameStop.
That's crazy. And you can probably buy the digital code or something like that.
It probably
It's
is a
probably a
digital
Steam
code,
code.
but
It's probably a Steam code. But the fact that you can walk
no, this is
into
an
a store-
Xbox One.
disc.
Yes. Like, yo, fam.
man.
Like, wait, listen, I got y'all.
Yeah.
It's,
How is
a
that
lot of cats
possible?
got
You
that
can sell
name.
anything. You can
Yeah.
literally
Fam.
sell anything.
it's right here. 7 Days to Xbox One.
Man,
that's
25.
That's wild.
hey, what they charging for that?
25.
$25.
Oh, no.
That's crazy. I don't even know how that's possible.
And the fact that Symbiosis is not a part of that regime, not getting involved in any of that type of
whatever.
that type of stuff.
And what's crazy is that they said that in response to the Discord saying, "Yo, we would pay for skins. Like, we don't mind
Yeah.
paying for skins." And they're like,
Yeah.
"That's not part of our part. We don't do that. We're never doing any type of microtransactions. We're just gonna give you a whole game, which is dope.
Which is dope. But I will say this. I will say this. If you do any limited edition partnerships with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I will purchase those. Like if you do a Rick and Morty crossover that's way better than Rainbow Six Siege, sign me up.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
spend actual dollars
Like,
on those.
yeah, stuff for that I'll cop because I might like how it looks. It's a very unique thing and it may have resale value later.
In the developers and the games.
And it
that they
goes
put
to the
out.
developer.
And it may have resale value later.
Here we go.
I'm talking for Key because either he's gonna say it or I'll say it for him. So
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of it. It didn't even come to my mind.
You finally not thinking with the resale.
Crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, resale value.
Man went right
You
to the
want
back.
to know why I went right for that? Because of a certain game.
PS5 and it comes over to the dark side, huh? That's crazy.
Speaking of
Crazy.
the dark side, I was going to say what brought that up is how someone's selling a quality of life that could have resale value.
We ain't talking about that again. But
That's what came to mind.
let me tell you another thing that I did. The reason I found their Discord in the first place is because I came across an image that said it was like an image of like a skull type thing, and it's called an edge, and it was like it's going to be very important to your gameplay. Join the Discord to find out how this works. I was like, oh, let me get up in the Discord then. What's going on with this thing right here?
Okay, you got me.
What's up with this?
We all
And
up
so
to it.
I asked what are edges, like what exactly are edges and how do they work? Again, the developers in the Discord are very responsive. He replied and he said, edges are best described as abilities. They benefit the player when they choose to equip them at the beginning of matches. The effects of edges aren't generally attributed to a specific piece of equipment, are non-lethal, and are not specifically deployable, although some have cooldowns. Think of them as like kind of like perks in Call of Duty.
Right.
They even said that there's also edge symbiosis when you and the crew select the same edge, additional benefits emerge.
That's dope.
Okay.
There's even edges for if you go just no skin, if you just go bare ball, you go naked out in the field, you get a special edge for that. So there's like different edges.
Oh, great.
Right.
Super soldiers.
And they're like, so they're basically like passives, but some of them are actives because they have cooldown.
Active skills. It's gonna be active skills. Yeah, they're gonna have cooldowns and stuff like that. Yeah. So
I love teamwork. Like sign me up for games that makes me do teamwork.
very highly teamwork focused, which is super dope.
I need Splunky level teamwork.
I'm sorry, you need what again?
I need Splunky level teamwork. Like,
You be running off on your own in Spelunky.
Well, that's I be protecting y'all. I go ahead to protect y'all. Believe me.
Not teamwork, bro.
Okay. I need teamwork level Spelunky. Yeah, I go ahead.
I let
That's
y'all do
not
y'all thing.
Yeah, I run ahead.
I run ahead, protect my friends.
Bro, you be playing a game with Reese, bro. And
Go ahead.
and sometimes he'll just dip. Yo,
There was something over there
in
I
the
had to take
middle
care of.
of like a conflict, and he's tanking. We need the tank on the site. I'm a squishy. I'm healing. I need you. I look up. Man's is going to go chase a kill.
He had to die. He was about to kill you, and he ran away. I had to kill him.
Me and Reese were playing.
Here we go. Tell a different story, Key.
What's the name of that game? What's the name of that game? With the Nazis, the zombies. Well, there wasn't zombies actually. Not Bioshock.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, we playing Wolfenstein. We on the boat or something like that. Whatever. I'm like looking around, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out where to go. I turn around, I'm like, yo, Reese, where you at? Mans is on the roof. He's up on the roof. Like, I'm up here.
They were coming down from the helicopters, about to come down the staircase. I protect you.
Wasn't nobody there. When was you gonna tell me, like, yo, we gotta go? Because it's teamwork. We're like, we gotta figure out which way to go, where to go. I'm like, yo, Reese, where'd you go? He's like, oh, I'm up here. I'm like, damn. If I killed the ones up there and you killed the ones down there, teamwork,
bro.
I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you.
If you get dropped, you're gonna blow. Yo, can you come res me? Can you come res me?
Yeah, come res me. I'm protecting y'all. I'm protecting y'all.
We playing Ascent. Reese is off by himself, so we over here with the smoke. We got action. He's off. Oh, I'm protecting y'all from over here.
No, the game spawned me from over there. There's nothing I can do about that one. The game spawned is different.
Anywho, Spectre.
Teamwork. Very important, crucial. Edges. You talk about the edges. That's what we're talking about.
Yes, edges. The edges in the game are going to be really important. And the game is looking dope. It's looking fire.
I'm getting a play. I'm getting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to try this for sure.
This is right up my alley. Y'all already know I'm playing this game. It's not even a question.
Our current shooting games are on hiatus until further notice, so I don't have anything to play. So I'm looking for something.
I'm assuming it switches off on which you choose, like what class? Do we call it class? Which side you get?
Side. I'd say
side you get. I'm assuming it switches off between sometimes you're Spectre, it might be best out. I don't really know. I don't exactly know how that's gonna work.
Yeah,
but
I would love to be able to dress up my spy and my, you know what I mean? I like to dress up.
Yeah, can't be having no skin out here.
My spy and my merc. Like I wanna level them both up.
So edges are specific to the team.
Well, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. I just want to be able to be like, this is my merc, this is my spy.
Yeah.
I want to play spy like 80-20, but like I want to use my merc too.
But yeah, it's just like Tarkov. We got to bounce between the scav and the PMC. You know, same thing.
Scav and also there's going to be custom loadouts as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we need custom load. Just as long as we don't have to prestige 4 times in order to get a slot.
Get a custom loadout. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm on.
Sometimes you got to chase a prestige.
I can't. I'm not about that prestige.
Those days are behind me.
Those days you gotta chase the prestige.
Those days are so behind me.
The only reason that I ever even prestige in a Call of Duty is because in the last Modern Warfare they forced it. Like when the season ended, you just revert.
Oh yeah, you just revert. Yeah, once you're already max.
But I never did a quote manual prestige.
Oh man. And Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, max prestige.
Modern Warfare 2, I prestige once or twice. I didn't max.
Too much. That is a lot of gunplay to do that, man.
Nah, we aren't gonna lock your slots.
The high prestiges.
I'm just saying, listen, if you want to toss a prestige in at me, I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta prestige. All right. B says no. B says no.
Not
B
for
says
me.
no.
I mean, if you want to have the Spectre Key Edition where he has prestiges on his joint, then
to be fair, I would not mind a Key Edition regardless of whatever it is. Just having a Me Edition sounds super dope.
Hey, your package might be $10 for the upgrade.
You gotta pay $10 for the Key Edition, the Prestige, bro.
Spectre Key Edition, $10. Impossible
call
to
me
beat.
Sony. Call me Sony, okay?
Call me
we gotta
Sony.
get this money. I got kids to feed.
Yeah, if you're charging 10, call them Sony. If you're charging 25, call them Nintendo.
Wow.
All right. So, okay, no, seriously.
Yeah,
Wow.
seriously.
Okay.
There probably won't be, most likely, a key edition. I mean,
Yeah.
but if you want to, you can go right ahead. But there can be your name in the credits.
Boom.
Ooh,
This is
listen here.
actually a
Very important.
first. This is what is this? Break it? No. On hear it here first. Is that how do you?
Exclusive.
It's
Trigger
a Trigger
Talk TV exclusive.
break.
Ooh-wee.
TTTV breaking news. Bam bam
Bam,
bam
bam,
bam bam bam.
We gotta work on the sound.
Yeah, we need another sound. Yeah.
I kind of like that though. That little jingle.
No,
Can
it,
somebody make
it was
that
good.
a real? Just make it real. We got to talk to Spectrum Branch. Anyways, sorry. Okay, I'm here.
Are you here?
Where? I'm here. So Spectre is actually putting together a giveaway of sorts within their Discord. So you have to be part of their Discord, and the community. We just spoke about Edges. This is going to be on Edges.
Boom.
So members of the community can design their own edge that will appear in the game.
Boom.
Members of their Discord will get together and they'll design some edges. And the community will vote on which edge they want to see in the game. Spectre is very community focused in that sense. So content winners will win a free copy of Spectre. Their name in the credits
with no microtransactions.
No micro. No, we gotta put that out there.
Nobody's getting microtransactions. You don't have to win the
no purchase necessary.
No purchase necessary.
What?
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Can I finish this? Can I do this? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Contest winners will win a free copy of Spectre, their name in the credits, and an autographed 27 by 40 Spectre poster. And it's open to all members of the Discord. You just have to join their Discord. And I think so the way I found their Discord was going to their website, symbiosis.games.com.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when it comes up again, I'll pause it so you can write it down.
You want to just grab the link?
Yep, and you can. Key will be nice enough to throw that link in there.
Of course I will, and the link is posted in chat for anybody that wants to join. We'll post a link in our Discord as well for anybody that wants to join. But I think that is super dope.
Fire.
This isn't just like this. The game looks. This is a legit game. Like this is a legit game. Graphically looks really good. And I'm hyped for the project. I'm really excited for what they're gonna bring to us. Not even ever playing the OG. Like, so I have no nostalgia values to it. It's just me seeing this game for what the game is, and I think it looks really dope, and I can't wait to play it.
Yeah, I'm stoked for this. I played Double Agent, and I got to play some of this back in the day, and it was a lot of fun. Even on PS2, like, I mean, it was PS2 was a cream of the crop at the time, but I love when companies try to bring what they do in their single player mode into the multiplayer. Like, I love when they do that. When it's not just a completely separate, just a shooter thing. And the campaign or the story mode has all these other tools that you can use, and none of that is available in the multiplayer. So for them to go in, take this old thing, put their own spin on it, make it their own game, I'm very stoked. I love cat and mouse stuff, so sign me all the way up for this.
Now,
sign me
because
up.
I haven't played what's based off of, this is going to be a brand new experience to me, which I am looking forward to. I'm all about brand new experiences.
It's essentially a brand new experience for me as well. I've never played this mode. I've played the game, but I've never played this mode, and so it's going to be a brand new experience for me as well. I'm so excited.
How excited are you, kid?
I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Hey, you asked, Reese. You asked.
I did ask.
There's no
You
release date yet for Spectre, but 100% by the end of 2021, we will see this game on PC.
Oh, hashtag no
let's go.
cyberpunk.
Yo, let's go.
No cyberpunk.
Hashtag no
Oh
cyberpunk.
my goodness.
Hashtag
that was-
no the ascent. Sorry, Neon Giant, but you're dropping that
the
on us.
Yeah. Simbi, let me let
Hashtag
you
no
in.
Dark Alliance.
Let me let you into some inside knowledge real quick. When that whole cyberpunk thing was going on, like when we was covering it, there was actually a point where we were just getting absolutely sick of seeing the word cyberpunk anywhere.
Oh, man, yeah.
Whether it be personal, whether it be for this or anywhere, it
Bro.
was just literally everywhere.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Also,
Yo, Key,
I saw
Nasty
that. I saw
Buddha has
that.
arrived.
Oh,
I'm sorry, say that again.
I
Nasty
said-
Buddha has arrived.
Nasty Buddha has arrived. I know it's podcast day, but screw it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
Go
Nasty
ahead.
Buddha.
Nasty Buddha! What is going on, Nasty Buddha? It's been a long time.
Nice. Well, anytime
How
you
you
saw it
doing?
was followed by delayed or crashed or it was
It was a wild time to be in gaming because, like, you know, this stuff happens. It happens all the time. But for it to happen to such a giant game they've been working on for 8 years, all this hype, all the pre-orders, all this stuff, and then I got my money back.
and you seen what they could do. The Witcher 3? I haven't let me tell you something. I'm afraid
Witcher
to
3
play
is
this game.
amazing.
I still haven't played the game. I'm afraid to play it.
Crazy.
That's a game
Wow.
I'm gonna get stuck.
Why?
I'm gonna get stuck. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
play
no, that
anything
game's
else.
amazing.
And
You need to play
there
that.
are a number of newer games that are coming out relatively soon that I would like to play. That I will
Play that
not
game.
play if I start The Witcher 3.
Well, I mean, just you're replaying Skyrim.
I am
get it.
replaying Skyrim, but I never beat
But, like,
Skyrim. So that's the
You
main
never
reason
beat
why.
Witcher 3 either, though. I love Cyberpunk. People just babies. Nah, Toast Stage, I can't get behind that, bro.
It's
Like,
like people just
I
baby.
buy
No.
something from the store and it's broken in some way. I should be able to
Yo,
get my
let
money
me
back.
ask
Nah, yeah, I can't.
That's crazy.
Yo, Dito said you get it. You buy some a plate. You get to the crib, plates in pieces. The plate is just in pieces.
How you supposed to eat off that?
You gonna eat off that? You gonna be y'all just babies. Get some glue. No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
take this plate back. That's not what I paid for. I'm gonna play it back
Because
I'm gonna
that
put it
plate
back to the store.
was the PS4 version, as Symbiosis Games says. The PS4 version was almost literally
Yeah.
unplayable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the PS5 version was
The
better.
PS5
but
version
bro,
was better. The first day I had it, it crashed
Yeah.
14 times in
Yeah.
one day. I think I put there's damage on my system for how many crash dump files is on this thing, probably.
Yeah. Now, like, don't get me wrong. Cyberpunk had so much, but like the game was cool.
The game's amazing.
The game had the potential.
What they had going on was fire.
It had
Fire.
the potential to rock
Bro,
everything.
But like, you can't just have the NPCs walking around like this, like their clothes are falling off. You step off a ledge and die. Like, yo,
Yo, do you?
stop.
Yo,
Yeah, I remember that. You step from a ledge literally as high
I was
as
on
like
a rooftop.
one
like,
step. And
It
just
was
died.
like a tile and a tile, like on this level.
Yeah,
If-
bro.
and when I stepped from here to here, I died.
Yeah, bro. It was insane. Yeah.
The design, the audio. There's a playlist on YouTube that I go to every now and then that has the cyber psycho music. Like when you're fighting one, like that track is wild. I love music like that, and I'll listen to it all day. But
It's a cool game.
The
It's just-
game.
Being able to run at supersonic speeds on curves, I don't know.
And
Yo, there's a lot of wild stuff that would happen in that game, and I was
and
just
the,
like,
the
bro,
driving system just wasn't up there, especially with the strides
Like-
that GTA was making. Their driving system's really good now.
you remember in the beginning with the guy in the elevator, and we all had a different glitch experience with the guy in the elevator. You know what I'm talking about? The big armored dude in the elevator.
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, it didn't even show up. For you, he was doing something wild.
No. for me, he was standing still, but his face was glitching in and out, like as if he was facing away and facing forward, and he could never see me. He just stood still as I just shot him. I stood still and killed him. I just stood still and slashed him and shot him, slashed him and shot him.
Sometimes your card doesn't even appear. There was one time, because you press right, for those that aren't familiar, you press right on the D-pad, I believe, to tax your card to you. Yep. There were some instances where it would just show up and it would blow up. It would have a collision effect with something, and then there would be this explosion down the street. Now the police are after me because it was my car. It blew up, killed somebody. Now they're mad at me.
Yeah, one of the guys. So in that game,
man,
I thought, check it out. This is how crazy this glitch was. Before we move on, I thought that the game was similar to Fallout, where you could have companions. I thought it was similar to that.
I know what you're about to talk about.
I did a mission, and one of the dudes stayed with me. He was literally
Dummy,
with
right?
me,
Or whatever his name is.
Yeah, it was Dummy something.
Yeah.
He was one of the I forget what they're called, but the guys were all the medical
Maelstrom.
Mechanical stuff on their face. Yeah.
Something like that.
No,
it was not them.
No,
they were part of the Maelstrom with the mechanical faces.
Exactly. I helped them. I helped them in a way. I rocked with them, so I didn't start a gunfight in that room.
Oh, I started a gunfight.
Because I did that, we all fought out of there together.
When
we got out, he stayed with me. He got in the car with me. He glitched through the ground with me. He literally was next to me, glitching through stuff all of the time in gunfights with me. But because he was a glitch, the enemies didn't count him.
Yep. So he was just there airing them out.
Shoot.
That's dope. That's
all
dope.
the boxing matches, he just stood there and shot them,
his name,
and they didn't attack him.
Dum Dum.
Oh my God.
That's his name. Is Dum Dum.
Dum Dum.
Yeah.
He is a real one. That's one of the realest glitches of all time. He was with your boy, dog. Riding out.
I mean, it makes sense.
Y'all don't have him?
Those boxing matches are hard.
The boxing matches were hard.
On fire, bro.
The last one, whoa. The game gets hard at the end. It's not.
I didn't get to the end. I got to like level 25. I think I capped out at before I stopped playing.
Yeah.
I think I did 2 or 3 endings. I accidentally happened upon one, and then I got the ending that I wanted, and I called it a day.
Yeah, I did like level 19, 20. I was in that range,
got
to 19 to 22.
And then
and then the moment the PSN was like, fine, we'll give people their money back, I was like, sign me up. And I was it.
Symbiosis. I couldn't pass the boxing match. Man took no damage, and then I couldn't get out of the ring.
Yeah, that game was broken, dude. That game was absolutely broken.
Dito Sage, are you talking about the last boxing match? The one that's like nigh on impossible? My man is strong. And I was tech intelligence based, so you know I ain't got hands. So I bought some mantis blades thinking that was help. That didn't help.
Yo, Reese put up to the gunfight with a no, he put up to the boxing match with a laptop. Well, I don't even know how we're gonna make this work.
Like,
I'm just gonna hack your cyber deck and then hope for the best, because my cyber deck unparalleled. You don't have to see me. Your whole click.
Yeah, dead. That's broken. That's broken.
The whole click is dead.
That tree is broken.
I had a ping on one of them. Shows the whole network. Suicide. It was over.
That's so cool.
It was over.
It's so broken. It's so broken.
I mean, fam, you have mantis blades and gorilla arms. You're just as broken too.
So Toad Sage would drop a melee weapon in the ring and then run the fight and just pick it up, and it wouldn't count it.
It
wouldn't count it
because we out here cheating the system.
That's an instance of code where it puts you in a acceptable condition, but doesn't account for anything after.
Anything, yeah. But that's an exploit.
Yeah,
right?
Well,
that's an exploit.
Yeah, because
that is an exploit.
That wasn't their intent. But man, no cyberpunk. No cyberpunk.
Oh, he just got it.
So is it time?
It could be.
Oh, it might be.
Run it.
Let's run it.
Okay. So I guess it is now time for everybody's favorite segment, and that, of course, is B's Throwback of the Week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It's time to hear about a game from years past.
How many years passed?
I went really old last time, like Road Rash and something else. I went like 91. So let's bring it up. Let's bring it up a little bit.
Play Power Stone.
Yo, that was a wild night.
That was a while back.
I looked over. I'm like, we're playing Power Stone now. Still.
Oh man, that was good.
All right. So this game was developed by Ubisoft Milan and Ubisoft Shanghai. It's published by Ubisoft. This game was Unreal Engine 2.5.
I got it. I know
you
what
got
it is.
it. You got it? What is it?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Let's go.
I honestly thought you had it because of what's been going on today.
That's crazy.
This game was released October 17th, 2006.
It's I know what it is.
It's Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Double Agent. It's Double Agent.
Yeah.
Oh, you fool.
Oh, close, Symbiosis, close.
Oh, Chaos Theory. Okay.
Double Agent. Yeah, I went with Double Agent because of Spectre. Like, I was like, all right, cool. Because they're all on the list. Pandora tomorrow. I already did Splinter Cell 1, Chaos Theory. They're all on the list.
Yeah.
I was like, today, all right, fine, we'll do it this one. Cool. But just to take a moment to talk about Splinter Cell. We love Splinter Cell. I spent a lot of time playing Splinter Cell games with Key. 1, 2, and 3 I beat with Key. We would just take turns. He died, give me the stick. I died, give him the controller. Like, we just go back and forth. We beat 1, 2, and 3 on like one purchase from GameStop. Go get the game. You beat it within 7 days. Go back to GameStop. Get your money back. Get the next one. Go back home. Beat that. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom.
Keep running it.
Yeah, run it.
That's what it was.
Run it. We would do that like every summer. We just go and get together like $50 and spam it all summer. Just beating games. And
play them at their own game.
I don't know
bro.
how they're able to stand on that model. Do they still do that? Do they still allow that?
Because probably they do for used games. They might.
Probably, yeah.
Yo, we should look that up.
See, I remember we did it when that one summer when my dad gave us $20 for a game.
Yep.
We had it off for 20. Like, but now if you had like $60, you could just run it a whole summer off of 60, bro. You can get, bruh.
You probably could. I'm while you're talking about it,
bruh, you can go stupid now, like because we had a selection. We had to stay at 20 and under before. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep in mind tax too. So like you had there was a small one, but now like as an adult, I can just take $60, go get a brand new used game, beat that in a week, come back.
Wait a minute.
But are you beating it in a week now? Like you gotta remember that
That's
part.
The
now.
only thing is my time.
You can't do that. We ain't got the time no more.
In a week. But you know what I can do though? You know what I can do? I can taste it for that week though. I can taste it.
Get your bread back. Buy like a 2-hour game. Beat that. Go get something else you want to taste.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I got a question for y'all before we continue with this throwback of the week. So y'all you got a bag of chips, right?
Bag of chips.
We're gonna use you as an example. Your daughter comes over, she takes a couple chips out of the bag, eats them, goes on her way. You don't feel you don't feel empty inside that you're not getting the complete experience anymore?
No, I'm excited that my daughter had some of my chips. It's amazing.
I know where you're going with this.
You know where you're going with that, but he had to personalize it. I was just using it general.
I understand. What you're trying to say is that I didn't get to fully play this entire game. I only played it for like a week. I just tasted it, whatever. Yeah, that was a terrible.
Okay, I told not to personalize it, but you have to go and do that.
No,
I know what he wanted to do.
But like we play a ton of games and we put them down a lot. We don't beat everything we pick up. Like you know what I mean? Like
thank you, Slammer. Thank you.
Diablo 3.
Diablo 3. Oh yeah, y'all abandoned me.
Yo, me and Mick was like, we're gonna finish it. So we finished it.
I was abandoned twice.
So Symbiosis with a better analogy. You saw a movie.
Because Cody.
That's crazy. You saw a movie, but then had to leave half an hour before the end. Okay.
Ooh, and that's usually when the
grit starts.
I felt that.
Would hurt. But for me, it's different with games. Like, especially like long games like Skyrims and your Final Fantasy of the world. Like, if I put it down for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, it's fine with me.
I mean, listen.
Cool with me.
Depending on how dedicated you are, if you really want to, you can return it to GameStop A and then go buy it at GameStop B and then return it back to GameStop B, go back to A, pick it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could, if you wanted, if you really felt that type
You
of
don't
way.
even got it. Oh yeah, because they put it on the receipt. Yeah, you're right. Because I was gonna say, if there's a different cashier, you can just run it.
It's on the receipt, so you go
It's
buy
on the
it at,
receipt. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
they put it on the receipt.
Yeah. So you go, if you go buy it from GameStop, if you go buy it and return it back to GameStop B, you got your money back. Go back to GameStop A. You know what I'm saying? Just go back and forth.
But now
I can't do all
we
that.
have Game Pass and Luna
Gamefly
and Stadia
and
all those stuff. So you can literally start a game. Yeah, I got
Is it Luna?
hours on Yakuza right now. Hours on Yakuza like a dragon. And it's chilling.
KJ said, so like B and Key get 2 different games, then y'all return and get the game the other one got, then you both get 2 weeks with the game.
Boom.
Basically what, yeah.
Big brain strats.
Now back then, those were getting beat.
Yeah, we beat a game in a week. Boom, bring it back.
Those were getting demolished.
Crazy.
Like how fast did we beat Gungrave? Like 2 days?
Gungrave, yeah, we beat Oni, we beat Gungrave. We beat so many games, dude. So many games.
Yeah.
Gungrave was trash. Dude, I remember we just got
trash,
beat this game.
but-
That game sounds trash.
We're like, what, Gungrave? Yo, the anime was so hot. So we're like, all right, let's get the game. And the game was like a 5,
He was
5 and a half.
doing weird stuff. He was just like, I don't know. It was like he wanted to be Devil May Cry, but not. I don't know.
Loved Gungrave.
Our next,
Listen, we talk about this all the time. Just because you love a game, like I love Gungrave, but I'll admit it was a mediocre game at best.
There's some things that are just objectively bad.
Yeah.
So our next title question for our next stream is, what anime video game was actually good?
Y'all had
Oh, the old Super Nintendo Dragon Ball RPG slap. Done. Conversation over.
Which
Dude,
one?
we used to play at the Baker House all the time.
No.
The
Sorry,
Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball RPG that we used to play all the time at the Baker House. Slap.
Also, Dragon Ball GT. No, I'm sorry, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Banger.
Boom. Heat.
You see? Okay, listen. KJ's gonna make me upset. You just said I'm currently playing Forbidden Memories.
Forbidden Memories. Love this game, but it's bad.
It's bad.
But it's
Okay,
bad.
never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take it back.
Forbidden
Never mind.
Memories is
I'm not
bad.
upset.
Right,
Well,
and that's the game that you liked, right?
Rap.
The BS was so fun. The BS.
Alchemist game?
Wait,
I don't think I played it. I feel like I played it, but I don't think so.
I didn't even know there was an
man.
FMA.
Or did
game.
we play it together? Hold on, let me see.
I know I played it with my brother. I don't know if I played it with you, B. Maybe. Or maybe
Forbidden
you watched
Memories
us or
is just
something.
a bad.
I might have
know I
watched y'all
played it
play
with-
this. Yeah.
We had 1 and 2. I remember 1 slapped. I don't remember if I beat 2.
Yeah, I remember seeing the moment I saw the cover of the game, I was like, yo, yeah, I've seen this 1,000 times. I remember seeing you guys play this game.
And you could just boom off the ground. Yo,
Yeah.
slap.
Yo, this
That
game
game
was
was
hot.
fire.
This game was
That
hot.
game-
This was a hot game.
If you have not played
This game was hot.
a Full Metal Alchemist for PS2 by Square made the game, bro. It slapped. It's an ARPG banger.
Yeah. And the
Banger,
broken.
banger.
Yeah. Bet.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
This was a good game. This was a cool game. And like,
Yeah,
it's one of
never
those
played it.
games that probably got like low reception. Yada,
Yeah.
yada, yada. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Like, but they
Like
come
back-
out. And some of them's like, you don't like Fighters, right? But Fighters is a banger. Like Fighters
Fighters.
is a huge
Oh, that
evil.
ABB
Dragon Ball
Fighters.
Fighters.
Yeah, I don't like that game.
But like, it does well. It's a
It,
good. It's a
it
good
does
game.
well. It looks
people,
good.
you know?
It's fun to watch. Yeah.
It's probably objectively a good game, but I just
Yeah. Like I can watch Sonic Fox go to work at Evo any day. I can watch that game
Yo,
any day.
The
Any
thing
day.
about that is that I don't mind watching that game. Like it looks fun. Like it looks visually nice. It looks exciting. They're doing the hot combos. Is Ace Attorney considered anime?
If there's a manga, sure. Is there anime for Ace?
Ace
are just
Attorney,
snitching on
known in
people for
Japan
fun.
as Gaikuten Saiban,
Oh yeah, then it's an anime.
is an anime series produced by A1
Yeah.
Pictures. There you go.
Absolutely.
We out here snitching for fun.
Oh, based on Capcom's video game series of the same name, so it's a result of the game. After it's after, not instead of before.
Yeah, the anime came or the game came first.
Oh, right. So for this question, the anime would have had to come first. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, as a matter of fact, the One Piece game for GameCube that played like Smash Bros. And Power Stone, that was a banger. Let's
Zatch
go.
Bell. Zatch
Wow.
Bell for
Zatch
GameCube.
Bell
Actually,
for GameCube.
that
Was
Zatch
he?
Bell game.
Was he? Yo,
That
there's
game
some heat right
was
there, yo.
I remember that. Yo, I
Those some
wanted
dope
to get to that
anime
game so
games.
bad.
The old Naruto games, the ones where you had to input
Oh,
the
yeah.
specials real quick. Like you had to battle with your friend up, down, A, or whatever real
Is
quick.
that the
Those
one
were
that was
good.
kind of like side-scrolling-ish for
Yep.
GameCube before they
Yep.
became Naruto type? Yeah.
Before
Those
was
ones.
Storm. It was
Yeah.
Ultimate Ninja, and then the next gen was Storm. Was the
Yeah.
3D
So-
arena style.
Ultimate Ninja was the last of the like.
Mm-hmm,
I like those ones.
The
Those are
Smash
dope.
ones.
Yeah, the Smash
Those
likes.
ones.
Dito Sage with an obvious answer.
Pokemon.
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
slap. Digimon games slap as well. Monster Rancher slap.
Too bad there was there. How many months? There was only one, right?
What? That
Monster
I don't know.
Rancher?
That- yeah.
No.
There might have.
Monster
There was a
Rancher.
couple of them. There was definitely a couple of them.
Let me tell y'all what the Pro Strat is. Let me tell you what the Pro Strat is.
There was
You
mad
play
Monster
Dragon
Rancher
Ball
games.
GT Final Bout. You do a Kamehameha. You pop the CD out. You put in Tony Hawk, and then you
Boom.
close it. And then as he's saying Kamehameha, he starts singing a sucky, yucky, yucky, yo.
Being able to do that silliness back then was too good.
You be playing
man.
Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, and you just hear that. So here I am doing everything I can.
So stupid.
Good times. Good. Yo,
I tried to do that with the emulator. It does not work. It does not work.
Yeah, because what happened
It
was
does not work.
you were literally tricking the hardware. So it would just go to track
Yeah.
one, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it was.
it would just
Exactly.
play. It would
Yeah.
just play in a row. Yep.
It just
Yeah.
play the music.
My
It was
man.
awesome.
Good
Blasting the
times.
Kamehameha wave. I'm a Superman. Like, fam.
I'm a Superman. And then you gotta put the disc
Bro.
back in because
You
Yeah,
gotta put
what
this
is
back in because it's not getting the right data.
Yo, when that round is over, put the disc back in.
Yo, put the disc in. They try to load up and
It
it
only
work out.
cash so much, bro. It can't. It's PS1, bro. It don't
It
do
ain't
all
gonna work
that.
Gotta
out.
finish that final bout, man.
That final bout, seriously.
It's there
But
were a
how-
number of PS. Now that I think about it, PS1 discs, like the game itself, that I would just bring with me in my CD player because they doubled up.
Yeah, you could put a lot of the old discs right into your CD player, right
Like
into
Battle
your
Arena to
Walkman,
Shinden, like I
and
can listen to that.
music.
Those
Yeah.
terrible fighting game OST back then.
Arena. Oh, Shinden.
Yo, the inputs you needed for Battle Arena to Shinden should have
Fam.
like, bro.
You need
I
like
don't care what level Daigo you are, bro. That's not. Get
hold
that
on,
out of
hold
here,
on.
bro.
I got
They
it. 'cause
wanted
You are
ultimate command.
100% right. How much input you needed to do for those specials?
Yo, bro.
Hold on.
Just to throw one fireball was insane. Evil moment.
What's it called?
Yeah,
Control
yeah,
list
yeah.
or whatever? How do you do move list?
Was it? S37 is the Ken, right? With Chun-Li. Evil
What,
moment
what?
37. I
Oh.
forget exactly which moment that the Chun-Li parry thing happened. Man, I remember actually being good at Battle Arena to Shinden from Meech Arts. Yeah, yo, those games were wild fun. I love fighting games, man. I always
I'm
will.
trying to find a clear picture of like the input because every time you beat the game, I remember this. It would give you the string. And
37.
it took up like
Oh,
a third of the screen for the input. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're giving this to me for 5 seconds, first of all.
I gotta do all of this.
I
bro.
gotta do all of this. Like, how do you expect me to remember all? It was, oh man.
Yo, if your character jumps backwards twice by accident from inputting a move, it's too many
It's
inputs,
too many
bro.
inputs.
It's too many inputs.
It's like 3/4 circles and all the, yo, it's wild.
Yeah.
3/4 circle.
Actually, look, I found one. Watch it. Look at this one right here. Before we conclude here. So this is Rungo.
Before we round up.
This is Ripper. I think it's from Bat 3. But look at this bottom special right here.
Bro.
Right, down, left, down, right, B.
Bruh.
That's 10 directions punch.
Bruh.
So
This
you
is what
swing.
we be, bruh.
Where's my controller? You're swinging
Not
your
doing
thumb from right to, hold on, from right to left
You're
to
going
down to
up.
right to B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fam.
Yo, Meech Arts. It's a whole DDR pads worth of
it's half
input.
circle back B. You gotta do half circle B.
Yo, you out there playing Captain Jack on the D-pad.
Yo, at least in Street Fighter, like Zangief, you did the whole circle. You did right to right, and then your inputs, or 2 circles and then your input. This, like, you gotta manipulate the half circle.
Characters, cool, but like, bro, my normal ability, like my special is 2 half circles. It's too much.
Yeah,
Who needs that?
That's a lot. That's a lot to ask for, my boy. That's a lot to ask for.
Sage, those are King of Fighter inputs.
King of Fighter has a lot of the half circle back, quarter circle back, half circle forward. Cool with those all day. Yeah. Give me those. But 2 half circle backs, like if you made me go half circle back, half circle forward, cool. It's a lot, but cool. But
you have to lift your thumb up. You gotta lick
your thumb up or whatever, like Vaseline or whatever. You gotta do something to like make sure that you could slide. Come on, son. That you could slide your
Yo, make your video game as hard as you want to. I'm for it. I will play your hard video game, but don't make me do full half. Like, get out.
Yo, dude, you gotta do something. You can't play this game with dry hands because your controller might ignite. Because of all the rubbing.
With dry
hands. I'm done.
Yeah. I love Bushido Blade.
I love Bushido Blade too, also.
See me in Bushido Blade, yo. Double tap forward, a circle to crouch, and then tap R2. He'll throw the sand in your eye, bro. OTK after that.
Bushido Blade is too good. Underrated. Needs to come back.
Yeah.
R2
was the dip, right? Yeah, and then
I don't remember.
Hit the M button.
Never did it again. They never did it again.
These inputs are crazy, fam.
Love it.
It's crazy. But
yeah. The throwback was Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell double agent. To round up, let's go back. Spectre. I'm all about Spectre. I'm for it.
Don't forget their giveaway. Join their Discord. You can get your name in the credits. You can get a free copy
show that one more time. Yep.
And you can get a signed poster. So definitely, and just check the game out because the game looks dope. It looks dope.
Yeah. So how about that?
Also, as Key was saying,
you get your own ability in the game.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can
get over there. Get over there. Get over there.
Create your own ability.
Like he said, they're giving away free copy. They're rather receptive. One of them is has been chatting up with us this entire time. That should show you enough already.
I'm shooting for that free copy.
Here's all the info right here on the screen for your consumption. And like I said, this is a play.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Next we had Take-Two. Yeah. So, oh no, bro. Like, obviously, from a business standpoint, you got to go with Take-Two. Like, you just be like, all right, this is their thing. They made it. You reverse engineered it, but it's still ours.
It's still theirs. Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. I don't know, man. It's nuts.
I'm always interested in these cases because I want to, like, you're defending someone in court. You know damn well they did it. But I want to see how well you defend defend your defendant. So
you can litigate.
Let's see how well you can litigate. That's what I want to see.
You gotta have the gift of gab. You know what I'm saying? You got that.
It makes me sick.
See what happened. And then the Sony reversal. Sony doing Sony things, but they made up for it. So I guess Sony being Sony.
Sony being Sony and ending up being nice in the end because they got yelled.
I think that's being un-Sony. They were doing a Sony thing and then they fixed it.
And then they were being un-Sony.
And then they un-Sonied. So let's see what they do going forward. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. The greatest value in gaming is Game Pass right now. So
Game Pass.
I mean,
also, greatest value.
There are 800 games on the PSN thing, but it's not of the same quality.
Well, it's not a good business method. What they say? It's not financially
sustainable.
Sustainable.
Is that the word? Yeah. I think that's the word they use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, probably not at like what 2 million. They just celebrated getting 2 million subscribers.
I think it's 3 now. I think
They hit
got
3.
3 another
Okay,
now.
golf clap, golf clap.
Yo,
Golf clap.
this is the equivalent. Say, oh, how's your little business doing? That's exactly what y'all just
I like
did.
that, bro. I like that.
That is
I like
exactly
that.
what y'all just did.
Little business doing.
Hey, yeah, how you doing with your little? Oh,
Oh man.
How's that little business you got going on there?
hey,
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, Sony, stop doing Sony things. You already listen. This is your most complicated system yet. Don't make things more complicated. Like you had to release a manual just for the SSD upgrade procedure. You're already doing it wrong. So don't make your software complicated too.
Also, really quick, I want to tell the masses, go out and look up Google, YouTube, whatever you have to do. Look up Marvel's Midnight Suns because, man, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, Marvel's Midnight Suns.
That was my little side. I just want to tell people, look it up. Just go look it up when you get the chance. I like the game a lot. It's a 3-character strategy RPG using cards. I really liked it.
Oh, you know how I like cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have any like beef or anything that I could think of either. I sat on it for a while. So my thing was Fist. It's a game called Fist. It's called Forged in Shadow Torch. The 19-minute gameplay reveal thing came out today, and Emerald was already blowing me up. Yo, this game is fire. We gotta get this game. It looks dope. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up with powers. It's Castlevania with biomutant bunnies. It's sick, bro. Check it out. It's cool.
And my game is Loot River, a combination of a roguelike dungeon crawling with kind of sort of Tetris elements. Instead of you moving around and avoiding the enemies, you get to manipulate the stage itself and make and erase new paths as you proceed in the dungeon. You know my love for Tetris / roguelike / dungeon crawlers. So
yeah, that sounds like fire.
This was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So yeah, check those out at your earliest leisure.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of Trigger Talk TV.
Trigger Talk TV.
Trigger Talk TV. Thank you, Symbiosis Games, for coming by. Have a good one.